Hi Pisces, it's Leonora. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. For those who have viewed me for the first time, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. Pisces, if you don't know this, I do have Q&As, love reads, okay? This is going to be your general tarot card reads, but while you wait for your general tarot card reads, I do have little miniature love reads that I do in between your readings, okay? All right. For those who view me for the first time, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. Not sure if I even said that, Pisces. If I just repeated myself, my bad. All right, so today I'm going to use my Game of Thrones, and I'm going to clarify it with my TV series, okay? Tarot decks. Let's get started. All right, so first spread, I have 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and 7 of Pentacles. They're all in the reverse. All right. Somebody's not working hard on a relationship. Who's this? Is that you, Pisces? You're over it? Yeah. It just looks like somebody is not All right, hold on, because I got 2 stories here. Well, I mean, one of them is somebody's not working hard on a relationship. Now, it could be a job. I don't know. I'm sensing like some of you may be a job. Maybe you don't want to work no more. Maybe you just don't like that goddamn job and you want to leave. But it looks like you were there for quite some time. You know, it wasn't a job that you started like not even a year ago. I'm going to say you've been there for quite some time. But if it's a year, it's a year. Yeah, you want to move on to better horizons, okay? Move on to better horizons. Financially, of course. Now, another story. Someone does not want to work hard in their relationship anymore, okay? They don't want to plant a seed and watch it sprout. It's over. They want to leave, okay, before night sets, okay? Or actually, before sunset, I should say. Okay, yeah, okay. This person may work during the day, so they're trying to leave before they come home from work. I'm sorry. I'm just making a joke out of it, but yeah, no, not really. And then the 8 of Pentacles. I think you've been I think that you've been in this relationship for quite some time. Again, this is not something new, like 2 weeks ago or something like that. You know, this has been a relationship that you know, a commitment. You know, like what do you call that? Monogamous. Yes, monogamous. Mono. Okay, yeah, monogamous. That's it. All right, let's clarify it. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Somebody's a liar. But anyway, let's keep going. Let me just see. I just sensed that very hard with the Ace of Swords. I just sensed the liar. But let me just clarify it a little bit more. Yeah, you guys had a home together, or you were living together, you know. And if it was like an in and out thing, like, you know, maybe it was a type of relationship where maybe the other person stayed at the other person's house for a night or two, or, you know, vice versa. Like, it was that type of relationship. Again, a committed relationship, okay? Yeah, for sure. I think that one of you, or both, even both of you, wanted a foundation, a long-term foundation. Now, for the other group that I was talking about has career-wise or financially, I don't know. I sense that you already got your eyes on the prize. You may be waiting for the news with the Ace of Swords. It's almost like it's a job with my Ace of Cups here that you really was trying to go after for quite some time. And this may be your new boss. If it's a business, it's a business. You know, like your own business. If it's your own business, You're gonna go through some struggles. I'm not gonna lie. This is going to be some struggle. However, um, I don't know if you see the family at the end, where the house is. You know, the guy is carrying like 10 wands, you know, but they're beautiful wands, you know. Look at the pink and blue ribbons on top of it. Who wouldn't want to carry those 10 wands? But he's carrying it to the new home, okay, or in this case, maybe your new business, right? So at the end of this tunnel, you will see the light, is what I'm saying. You know, because, you know, even though he's burdened and he's walking down the street, but he's walking down the streets and the people, you know, wait, I hope you could see it. The people that are waving at him they're happy. They're like, you made it, your own business, your own house, you know, whatever investment you may have. All right. So I'm getting those two stories. As far as the relationship is concerned, I mean, I did sense a liar here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me put this in order. Because I think this King of Pentacles here is not telling the truth about something. Yeah, for sure. And listen, if I'm saying king, queen, man, woman, you know, I'm not being specific with the genders, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not picking on a specific gender. It's gender free. It's just the energies. Yeah, somebody cheated at, with my Ace of Cups. Wow, that's interesting. Somebody not just cheated on someone from work, okay? They had a full-blown relationship, an affair. That's how you call it, right? Affair behind someone's monogamous relationship. I don't have to go any further. I think that was it. I mean, because look at the it's a family man, you know. Look at all the wands. You may have a boy and a girl together. I mean, this is a commitment, okay? And he's walking towards, you know, like the house, you know, and all these wands are like, well, you know, I had sex with this person 10 times. And some of you may be same sex, but it doesn't matter. And then you're going home after, you know, having sex and taking a shower, you know, to your family or to your committed relationship. And they don't know shit. I just put you on blast. Thank you. My pleasure. All right, moving on. I mean, this could be a confirmation for some of you, you know. Some of you may already fucking know. Sorry for cursing. I would curse too if I was in that predicament. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles. This is a person they're cheating on. Now, if it's not the person they're cheating on, this is a person that they're cheating with. I sense with, but let's move on. Three of Wands and Eight of Wands. Yeah, I think a lot of you may not know this. Yeah, you may have an inkling. I think that you guys did have an inkling. But I'm just confirming it for you. I sense that you caught this person more than once, though. If it's with the same Queen of Pentacles, it's with the same Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles, okay? You take that as it resonates. Yeah, I mean, I think you've caught this person more than once, if not one time before. And you see how you have your back turned away from the camera? But, I mean, of course, this is not you. This is a character from Game of Thrones. But the point is that, I mean, we have water here. Some of you, I mean, Pisces, you are a water sign, but you may be dealing with somebody that have water in their chart, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, I do sense somebody already knew, but they weren't sure. Like with the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords, to me it's like, you know, should I not? And maybe you made up your mind and were like, you know, you already knew about this and really are contemplating about leaving. If not, you already left. Okay. Yeah, and for those who it applies with business, I mean, if it does, you take that as it resonates. You know, I think you're waiting for, again, waiting for communication from a job. Okay, um, something of the sort that has to do with finance. Okay, but I don't know. I'm kind of sensing this to be a relationship now. But whatever, you take it as it applies. All right, let's clarify it, shall we? All right, let's see what's going on. So we have the Six of Cups. No, sorry, the Nine of Cups, the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. This is an interesting energy here. This is like kind of taking my breath away. All right, they were all in the reversal. The Tower is this is your first major. I feel like you were oblivious to this, though. And if you knew, I mean, look at my Eight of Pentacles. This is the second time it comes out. I think a lot of you did know that your person was cheating on you or was having an affair. And you didn't know how to approach it. Again, like contemplating, thinking, should I go, should I stay? I mean, there's so much involved here, you know. This is why I sense a really committed relationship in some shape, form, or other, but you don't want to work on it anymore, and it's breaking your heart. And I think a lot of it has to do with finance. You're like, who's gonna pay for my Petty and Manny now, you know, or who's gonna pay for my, you know, the next car notes. I don't know. Should I really leave this person because they've been having an affair? I kind of need their money. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I don't know why, but this just came up. And I'm sorry. I don't mean, listen, when it comes up, I can't, it has to come out of my mouth. Okay. If my guide puts a message or a song in my head, I really have to say it. So I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but someone here is a drug dealer. I don't know if you see it, but you see how he's rolling a joint? Or, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm putting it mildly. It could be more than marijuana. I feel like it is, but whatever. Okay, you're working hard on your craft. Anyway, never mind that. Doesn't apply to everybody. All right, so my Nine of Pentacles and my Tower was in the reverse. Yeah. I think you really confronted this person, your person, more than once, if not just one time, but you confronted your person about this. This is serious. I felt this energy very hard. I mean, this is more than the Three of Swords when I see this, you know? If you know about the Three of Swords, it's a heartbreak energy, you know? But my Nine of Cups was in the reverse and my Tower was in the reverse. And I think that you really try to avoid this type of argument in the past. At the very least, you know, it wasn't like, it was just your intuition, you know, Pisces just telling you like, there's something else going on up in here. And your intuition is right, right? Because I honestly think you confronted this person once. But for some reason, I don't know, Pisces, this is such your energy. Oh, God. If it's vice versa, it's vice versa. You know, I have a couple of Pisces placement in my chart, my birth chart. Let me tell you a little bit about Pisces, and I don't want you guys to be feeling bad about what's going on with you, okay? Because this is such a Piscean trait. Now, we may be stuck in relationships, okay? And it's because mostly we it's not easy for us to leave relationships, no matter how harsh this person treats us. And that's putting it mildly. In your case, someone's fucking cheating, having an affair behind your back. But a Pisces is a type of person that would get upset, but they will feel sorry for the person, especially if that person is like, you know, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And you take back that person, because that's what we do. We feel bad for the person. It doesn't even have to do with us, you know. I don't even want to say it's, you know, a domestic issue, meaning, oh God, there's a word for it, battered woman syndrome or something like that. I mean, I don't sense violence so far, but you know, it's that type of energy where we just go back to that same person that's treating us like shit. When we know we deserve better, okay? And I'm talking to both men and women. That's the energy of a Piscean. I don't know why. Okay, the 12th house represents the last house of the zodiac sign. We embody 11 signs before us. 11, literally, a Piscean embodies all 11 signs. Their traits, their characteristics. That's why Pisces is the point of no return. And so we deal with this. We harbor it. We manifest it. But at the end of the day, we know we deserve better. And yet here we are, stuck in the same fucking ass relationship. I don't know what your reason is for staying in this relationship. I don't really care, because I've been there and done that 10 times over. I couldn't even tell you why the fuck I stayed in my relationships. I'm single, if you're asking now. Guess why? Because I've been through this goddamn tower energy. Okay? More than once, more than twice. I don't know. I can't even count. I lost count. And so you're unhappy, but yet you fucking stay in it. Alright, I'm done with it. Moving on to the last spread. Okay, there we go. Last spread is the Justice card, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So these two are in the reverse. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Pisces. Oh my God. Here it was giving you the awful news about us and our characteristics. And here it is, somebody wanting to go step up to you. And you're stuck in this tower moment energy. Look at you falling. Okay. Unhappy. Okay. Does this newscaster look happy? As a matter of fact, this newscaster wasn't happy. This anchor. I don't know if anyone's seen the show Newsroom. This character here really had he had a passion. His passion was to tell the motherfucking truth. On the news, mind you, okay? Who hears truth in the news anymore? I know I don't. I stopped watching the news because there's hardly any truth in it. And if there is a truth in it, who cares? I don't care if Apple's coming out with another version. Give me fucking real news. And this was this character, okay, in Newsroom. So he ended up, you know, reporting the news the way he wanted to report the news. But unfortunately, guess what? The news is owned by business owners, big honchos, okay? So at the end, he really had no control, okay? He has to please these shareholders, okay? If the shareholders say, report this news, guess what? You're going to have to report that news or you lose your job. So, unhappy. But again, I mean, going back to this energy, there's someone wanting to come your way. And listen, these two cards were in the reverse. I don't know. I mean, I can't. The Justice card was the only one in the upright. I mean, the Justice card is all about relationship. It's a Libra energy. So now we're talking about the seventh house. It's all about any type of relationships. I mean, affairs, enemies, husband, wives, friend, family, relationships. Okay, and that's the seventh house. So you may be dealing with somebody that has Libra in their chart. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Okay, this whole read has to do about relationships anyway. But this is you. This is you staying in a fucking relationship that you don't need to stay in for 1 minute more. And listen, I know I'm being harsh on you, Pisces. Okay, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. I'm being hard on someone. And I hope this is your wake-up call. I really do pray it is. Meanwhile, in between time, while you're waiting for your relationship to work out, there's somebody in the background that wants to give you the cup, okay, the cup of love. I sense this person to be very strong and confident. I don't know if you know this person or not. I feel like you do. If you don't, there is a person coming towards your way, Pisces. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Not that I'm thinking not that I'm saying you're thinking that way, but you know, this was an important relationship to you. You know, the one you're in now, or maybe contemplating of going back to. All right, let's clarify this bitch. Sorry, I'm being a bad girl today. What's going on, Pisces? You're bringing this out. You're bringing this out. Sorry. Okay, take it easy, Leonore. It's not funny. Two of Cups with my Knight of... Look at this. Knight of Cups. Pisces. Fonzie wants to give you your Knight of Cups. Of course, some of you may be too small to remember Happy Days. I used to watch Happy Days on reruns. Okay, obviously on reruns. When I was younger, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I'm sorry, that's the theme of the song. Anyway, moving on. This is Knight of Cups again. Oh my God, but just look at all these energies. This is my Two of Cups, my Knight of Cups, and the last clarifier, and in this one, in the last two spread, not the last two spread, but the last spread, I'm seeing my Knight of Cups, and they were both in the reverse. Okay, are you giving up on this handsome person, beautiful person? You know what I mean? And I sense that they have a big heart. I mean, look how he's holding that cup next to his heart. This person really likes you. You may go out on a date. You might have gone out on a date. This person wants to. This person is genuinely, like, this person, I don't know who this is, Pisces. You would know this person more than I would. This person really likes you. They really do, Pisces. For it to be in the reverse 2 times, you're not even paying attention to them. My Two of Cups was in the reverse. Okay, here it is. You're worried about other things, and this person just wants to have wants to share, wants to toast. A toast for the relationship that's non-existent. Okay, that will make you feel happier than in the position you are now. Could be a Leo. I don't know why that's standing out, but it doesn't have to be. You may have that in your chart. I also sense that this is your person too. You know what I mean? Whoever is having an affair at work. And like you're the police in the background, walking in a building, catching them. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But yeah, I mean, the other story is that, you know, you're missing out on this Two of Cups. That's beautiful. Look at this. I got 2 cups here, okay, from my Knight of Wands. Okay, 1 plus 1 makes 2. Aww, Pisces. All right, I'm over you, Pisces. it's you brought a lot of memories now. Okay, I got memories I was trying to shed, and now it's all coming back thanks to you. All right, I'm only kidding. Pisces, I see the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. You're refusing this 10 of Cups. And look at this. Like I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck. I have the 9 of Cups, 9, and then the 10. Now, my 10 of Cups was in the reverse. So you're honestly, I mean, you're honestly not in a good place right now in your relationship. You're not. It was in the reverse. But I think that you're missing out on the opportunity of having a 10 of Cups, you know, a happy home, a happy family. My 9 of Cups was in the upright, you know. It was in the reverse in your spread. But I see it here, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if you know this person or not. Your next relationship, you're gonna get knocked up, or you're gonna get someone knocked up. But that's for a small group of you, okay? If you're not trying to get knocked up, use protection. Yeah, and then also at the bottom of the deck on the TV series, 4 Wands in the upright. I don't know, Pisces. I hope you're listening to me, because this is not coming from me. This is coming from my guides. So if you were second guessing or trying to get more information or confirmation, this is it. Okay, for those who resonates with it, you know, it's obviously it's not going to resonate with everyone. But the 4 Wands, I mean, it's a happy card, a union, a happy union at that. Like a commitment. It was in the upright. I feel like this is your Knight of Cups wanting to come towards you. And like, even though it's in the upright, like you see like the performers on stage. This is from Glee, the show. Glee, what does that mean? Happy, happy, joy, joy. But they were singers, right? And like when I look at these singers or performers on stage with their hand like, stop, okay? Talk to the hand. I feel like eventually you will snap out of it, out of this whatever relationship you're in, okay? Dysfunctional, to say it at the very least. You are going to say stop. You're going to be like, stop, okay? Because I got my 4 Wands. All right, and you're not it. So I think you will snap out of it in some shape, form, or other. I don't know. You take that as it resonates. I don't, honestly, for the majority of you, I don't think you're going to stay here in this relationship any longer. I did see that you were contemplating leaving or staying, you know, especially with my 3 of Wands, you know. All right. Now I'm over you. If you need a private reading, my email's in the description box. Love you.